Welcome back to Piece of Cake. This is your girl Cherie, aka Cali Caviar. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Twitter is going to be Cali Caviar 7. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and click the button below. So, today's topic, we're going to be talking about Prince Donnell and Dana Chanel. Now, these two are a couple that you may know off of Facebook and Instagram, and also Twitter. They call themselves a co-founder of their empire, but from my understanding, they're really co-scammers. So we'll go ahead and jump in with the facts of this. So, as of August 1st, 2020, Dana Chanel and her husband, Prince Donnell, are currently under investigation by the District Attorney's Office in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The initial investigation initially popped off from when the DA received a packet that contained a combination of evidence from various victims across the United States. This promoted the submission of a packet that now contains over 250 pages of hardcore evidence that ended up into the FBI, the IRS, and the Federal Trade Commission's office. Literally what's going on is that they are being accused of scamming all for like the past 6 years. They have been accused of scamming people out of their money, and basically small businesses, small businesses and black businesses, that's predominantly what's going on. But both of them literally are saying, that they're innocent. But however, Dana, her dad, I don't know if you guys know, well, you probably don't know, but her dad is the so-called hip-hop magician. They call him Uncle Magic. And literally, this is where Dana gets all her scamming from, because to be honest with you, even though it's her and Prince Donnell in this whole scamming situation, I really feel like Dana is the real brains to this, and it's really the one that's really scamming everybody and everything around her. And I think she ended up turning out to be, now she's ended up being like a tornado. She's out of control. Her dad was the one that basically taught her how to scam, because he always had sketchy businesses. She has her sisters in her empire, but it's always a falling out. One of her sisters claimed that she literally was scammed out of a house between her dad and Dana. She states that they put the house in her name, that they told her she could live there, and once they got mad with her, they told her that she had to leave, and that basically she said, well, this is my house, blah, 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 and they basically told her, no, bitch, literally, we took this out of your name, this is our shit, and now you have to go, and basically sold it from under her. It also happened along with her sister, who has stated that they stole jumping jack taxes, which Prince Donnell claims that he actually was the one that started this. He, on his Instagram page, he states, I woke up one day and I said, let's do jumping jack taxes, and really that's a crock of shit. What happened was her sister was the one that basically said, I have this idea, I want to do jumping jack taxes, because she even had the little mascot thing, the little big old kangaroo head with it, and she proposed her proposal to her sister and Prince Donnell. They said, hey, this is a great idea, blah, 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 and literally took the jumping jack taxes, embraced it, left her sister on for so long, and then ended up ultimately taking that company from her, in which they turned into a money scamming empire. So that's on a whole nother level. Really, Dana always, from my understanding, has kind of been sketchy. Even from her classmates, they say that she literally, people kind of took her with a grain of salt. At first, my initial, looking at her page, I was overwhelmed, and it was kind of taken back by the fact that, she was so gorgeous, that she literally has this money, her husband's fine, she got all this going on, and they're just making money. They have all these businesses, they have all these empires, and, I was kind of like, okay. But then I would watch her videos, and she would do this smile, and I would just be like, I don't know if, I was hating on her because I didn't like her, or, because I don't, not say like her, because I don't even know the girl, but I'm saying, like, Was it because she was money and I wanted some of her money because it just looked like she was having so much fun with it, because she got pools in the house and she's flipping around and they're doing backflips and shit. So, you know, I don't know if I was like, oh, you know, that's so cool, or, you know, she got all this going on. But really what it was the fact that my spirit told me that something was just off about her, that she, to me, is a habitual liar, and that she is literally just, you know, a crybaby, and she's just, you know, just this, I hate to say it, but this monster individual. She claims that she is a Christian leader. Her and Prince Donnell both claim they're Christian leaders. And I think maybe he could probably is a little bit more than her, but it's actually spiraling out of control. The one reason I don't think they are religious leaders is because, and also people on have commented on this, and you guys need to check out the Scam Graveyard, because that's shout out who actually has posted a lot of this information. But they never post pictures of them going to church. They always talk about Jesus, and she has that app, Sprinkle of Jesus, which I heard is a sprinkle of bullshit. But she always has this, you know, oh, God, 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 and we're going to pray it out. But they never go to church. They don't say where their home church is located. They don't ever talk about doing anything with youth ministries or any type of ministries. It's just always the family business. And he calls himself the pastor of business, so I don't know if that's his church type of deal. But I don't, you know, it's just, you know, they scam people even within their so-called Christian ways, because they have a Christian boot camp and ended up scamming people, telling them that, you know, they want them to come and we're going to help you with your business and we're going to be all Christian hoorah, and literally scamming people out of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 at a time, telling them they're going to come to this mansion for a week, for about a couple days, and literally they're there for about a day and a half. They're in a townhome, and they don't even experience anything godly, but Dana talking crazy to Donnell like he's a fucking bitch. And, you know, everybody knows, other people have said this, and he's kind of slipped and said it in his podcast. You know, she's a very strong woman. No, I think she's just a fucking bitch, probably. And I think that you just, you know, you kind of take it because you're so caught up in her world with this money. And to be honest, you know, people are always saying, you know, she rants. He even talks about it in the man cave, how he got into it with her in the car and his homeboy was in the back and she was crying. And so, you know, to me, I don't know if she's just whiny on top of that, but you know, she's just, you know, I heard she's a bitch, but you know, hey, whatever. But anyway, with that being said, it's a lot of home videos on this website, the Scam Graveyard. It's actually a guy that was on there. He actually did a mini podcast about them and actually what happened to him. And shout out to 8 Nights, because that's who it is. But literally, I've really felt his story, because he started a business this past January. Well, he already had his business, but he was actually he lost his dad in January, and he literally wanted to, you know, invest the money that his dad left him, you know, the money he left him due to his death, and he literally wanted to invest it in his business. So, end up happening, he seen Prince Donnell and Dana, literally followed them, you know, was, you know, awed by them. They seemed legit, and ended up getting scammed by them. And I hate to say it, he was, you know, really adamant about telling other people about it, because a lot of people did not want to believe that this couple is literally scamming people. They want to believe that this is a Christian family, this is Christian based, that these people are legit, that they're a black power couple, that they're the next rise. And really what it is that she wants her claims to fame. She wants to be famous. She wants to be a Kardashian, and she's not. She wants to be something that she sees, because she even went, you know, goes on these, you know, these whole things, like she's going on these tour dates to see people, and people are actually, you know, lining up because they're so fascinated with her. But because she's not legit, she's not following through with it. She's taking these people's money, and now they're mad. Prince Donnell, I feel like I said, you know, he's getting scammed, or he got scammed by her. You know, scammed by her pussy, scammed by her money, and scammed by her whole way of thinking. And now she's pregnant. And I really hope, you know, before the FBI and the Federal Trade Commission come in, that y'all are allowed to have y'all baby, you know, outside. Because Prince Donnell, I really hope that you get a good lawyer and tell them that it was that bitch and get you on out of there. I'm not trying to, I understand the black woman and all this stuff being protected right now, but no, she has always been the main one that's kind of weird and kind of odd. Prince Donnell fell into it. Because even his homeboy talk about how he was, they was cool. He never had nothing bad to say. He only had something bad to say after he connected with this other individual, with Dana. So, with that being said, they are going to be found on, basic embezzlement charges. They're going to be found on basically fraud, scamming people, doing the whole nine, basically making fraudulent contracts. You sign up with Alakazam apps, and then you hear with Sprinkle with Jesus being billed by them. That's embezzlement. And also taking people's credits. I'm glad that they did shut down this last thing that she was trying to get into, which was opening up a business that gives loans out to people. Because really what it is, she's just taking everybody's information, and she's literally taking your bank account, your credit card statements, your tax information, and using it as her personal way to get into your pockets illegally. You guys are her personal piggy bank. And I really hope that anybody who got discouraged opening up businesses, I really hope that you guys don't get discouraged. I hope that you continue to work hard, continue to say, you know what, let's start over and open up that business. I hate that she did steal your money. I hope that, because both their names on it, because he is dirty too. He's not 100% clean. But I hope that you guys get your money back and, things work out, because this is about to be a big clusterfuck. Like, you guys, when this comes out, when they finally press charges against them because there is a child involved, it's going to be a problem. So, with that being said, I will leave you with a quote, and this is, of course, a money quote. So this says, "Money does not change people, it unmasks them." Excuse me. In this situation, money did unmask these individuals, because right now you see where greed takes you. It's going to take you over the edge and up in the jailhouse. And Dana, I hope orange looks good on you and you get much as lip gloss as you can, because bitch, that's all you gonna be wearing. I hope you get it together. And Prince, I don't know what to say with you. So hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Like I said every time, please stay safe, be clean, make sure that you guys get up, and if you do have a job, go to it, because a lot of people don't have a job. And be happy. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Once again, Twitter is going to be Cali Caviar 7. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys.